Second team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
The turnovers are really prominent. I know they're leading, but eventually it's going to catch up to them if they keep wasting possession.
They've been so undisciplined, Clark. That's been the most disappointing thing for me here.
And finished off by Bogut. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. For Harrison Barnes, it's been a lifelong goal to play in the NBA. Back in high school in Iowa, to raise travel money for tournaments, Barnes, his mother, and his sister would go to Iowa State Cyclones games and collect recyclables. Barnes said, "You learn from those times. They build something in you. I know what it took for me to get here." Kevin sounds like some character.
And his hard work continues, Doris. Thank you.
And he continues to search for his rhythm that's eluded him to this point.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Draymond Green last season slimmed down to about 230 pounds. Pretty remarkable how he's transformed. His body since his freshman season at Michigan State. Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
And it's Parker again missing.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make it a close game, a potential momentum builder.
And Green, a combo forward, you know, he's able to play the 3 or the 4, and he's a good rebounder. I mean, he's got long arms that help him play effectively against bigger guys, even though he's only about 6'7".
Spurs trail by 3. Leonard kicks to Parker. Drills the three-pointer. Parker's got 7 points in the game.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And Green certainly not an elite athlete, Steve, but pretty quick on his feet.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, and I think he's been a pleasant surprise defensively. Just his awareness and his energy, they've really helped him out a lot. He can guard multiple positions for sure.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Parker outside, and that one's good.
3 points.
And now a 3-point San Antonio lead.
And he's shaken off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
And again, no good by Golden State.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Here's Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Puts up the baby hook, and he can't bank that one in.
You know, they did a good job in the first quarter getting themselves to the line, but here in the second, they've gone away from it.
Well, everything's become perimeter-oriented, Clark, and you really have to be penetrating and looking inside, keeping that defense honest.
Blocked. Here's Leonard. He's got 18. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
5 seconds left in the first half. And we're through 2 here in a good one. It's the Spurs finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with a lot.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He is a dynamic scorer, guys. That much we know. I'll tell you what, his talent was on full display there in the first half.
Steve, he is a hard man to keep down, and so far, they've been unable to do it.
Curry and Thompson, the Splash Brothers in the backcourt. Down low, it's Green and Bogut, and it's Barnes in at the small forward position. That's the Warriors' 5.
It's early, but you can already make a case for Curry as one of the best shooters of all time. Really, it's a combination of his ability to hit shots, but also his ability to create his own shot. Very rare to have both those abilities.
Parker against Curry. It's Parker with the drive. Up and in on the layup. Parker's got 12 points in the game.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break gave him a second win. He looks fresh.
Thompson inside the line. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And if you do consider Curry to be the greatest shooter already, you're in good company. Last season, Kevin Durant Clark gave his opinion that Curry is already the best.
Yeah, you know, this is going to be debated by people for a long time, and I don't know where the answer is going to land. But Curry definitely is in the equation already with his resume and record-breaking three-point shooting.
And a dunk by Aldridge.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Hard work on the glass once again, fellas. They put a lot of effort into their rebound.
Well, you get more rebounds, you get more possessions, more shots at the hoop, and oftentimes that decides the game.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr taking over as head coach of the Warriors, a 5-time NBA champion. His focus is on creating sustained success. He said, we've got a chance to be really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris. Parker passes to Duncan. And it's San Antonio with another.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
And Bogut slams it in. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
The Warriors, guys, with the acquisition of Andre Iguodala, possesses one of the elite starting fives, I think, in the NBA.
Yeah, and the numbers prove that, Kevin. Their starting five was right there near the top of the league in terms of efficiency. And, you know, the big thing is just getting the bench more involved and trying to get more continuity with that second unit. And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Warriors trail by 9. Barnes kicks to Curry. Knocked away.
Ouch. Another miss to add to what's been a miserable game for him from the field.
And the dunk by Aldridge.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. He put it on an absolute platter for him.
And I think, you know, last season, Warriors coaching staff tried to play the starters together to help develop their chemistry. But when the bench platoon went in, the other team typically took advantage and made a big run. So as the season wore on, the coaching staff went to a more blended lineup approach in an effort to keep more scoring on the floor.
And the Warriors also making some moves to get more offense off the bench. Very resourceful front office, and they knew that was a priority.
They get the rebound.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand, Jim. You're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Aldridge has got 8 points here in this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Parker. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies, be physical. Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half. And a 2-for-1 opportunity.
Yeah, they've got to hurry. Step on the gas here.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's San Antonio now. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark, bring it down hard, my brother. Duncan with the block. Leonard attacking.
Oh, ridiculous. Tore it down that time. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Thompson outside, fires from deep. Good. Thompson's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Spurs out in front.